Okay. Got a tall glass of water. What do we need to do? We need to try the skirmish now. Nope. It's instance finder. There we go. Here at Denninglor, the enemy holds and interrogates those they have captured in battle. The prisoners must be rescued swiftly. Okay. So I was, in the last session.
The enemy holds and interrogates those they have captured in battle. The prisoners must be rescued swiftly.
Thank goodness you've come. The situation is most dire. They've been held captive here for nearly a week. I'm sure they are near breaking. Please rescue them while there is still time. Claim the lower courtyard. So I remember when this was announced as a book quest instance, I was like, ugh. Because it means it's going to be slightly less bespoke. Okay. Oops, that's a mess of a... At last, help has arrived. Yeah, like I don't have like super high narrative expectations for like intricate gameplay quests. Like they sometimes do sort of interesting things, but in my head, the instance I saw, like, oh, this is, they're trying to push this sort of skirmishy kind of gameplay, which I get. They spent a lot of time trying to figure it out. The lower courtyard has been cleared. The banner may now be placed. But I just was kind of like, I don't really want to, I don't have much strength, but I will help you all I can. I just kind of want, again, like bespoke stories, but maybe it'll work out fine. A counterattack has been launched against the lower courtyard. Why am I not? There we go. Okay, the counterattack's been defeated. It's safe to press on. All right. My warrior's in a rough shape. I think you can just call him again if he goes down, but it's not my intention to get him killed. Claim the south entranceway. Oh, there's engine fare. Interesting. Quickly dispatch them and claim this gate. Getting a lot of weird... Like, my frames per second isn't suffering, but I feel like there's a lot of lag or something's going on. Okay, now we can claim this for the free people. My wounds are not so serious that I cannot fight. Okay. Okay, so we've claimed that, so now we still need to claim the West Bridge and the East Terrace. Okay, so here's the counterattack. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, it's not that this is necessarily that different than... Where? Oh, here we go. It's just that... I don't know, it just feels... This is a trash fire, like, in terms of firing off my gambits, waiting for each one to actually land. There we go. There we go. I don't know if my healing stuff heals my guy as well, or is it just me? As well as doing damage to everybody. Okay, Forestborn, okay, sure. Okay, sword stands ready. I guess that gate's ready to go. So now we need to claim this one right here. Counterattack's been defeated. Safe to press on. This bridge is crucial to the defense. Let's claim it. Do I actually cross it, or do I not have to do that? No. Okay. Okay. The West Bridge has been claimed. Now we just have to wait for the counterattack. Sure. Okay, so that gambit's a mess. And wow, okay. Counterattack against the west. Do I gotta go back? This is the West Bridge, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, the counterattack's been defeated to the West Bridge. The West Bridge is secured. Press on. Okay, so all we got left is the East Terrace. There we go. Upper courtyard has been cleared. The banner may now be claimed for the free people. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ancient Guardian of it returns. Ooh, here we go. Egg sac. All right. Been cleared. What happens if I touch this egg sac? Puddle of goop. Good. Ooh. Furious at the eggs being destroyed, Gotham descends from the dead limbs above. Gonna go on the defensive again until my morale catches up. Strike against Denigloor. Okay, let's claim this. Gotham has fallen to your mighty blow. The upper courtyards in your control and the gates of the Sorcerer's Chamber have opened. Looks like you get a reprieve, Athrandir. Your would-be rescuers will pay dearly for something. I don't know who you are, but I presume you are here to rescue these poor lost souls. But I am not yet done with them, and I do not take kindly to interruptions. Now prepare to meet your end for daring to the metal in Dol Guldur, whatever. I feel bad. We got our first chat message. I appreciate people who jump into the chat, but it's just somebody trying to sell me cheap viewers from Russia. I don't know why people would buy that. I mean, I can guess, but like it's just like, okay. All right. Sorcerer is down. Thank you for your aid and rescue. We can leave free and in peace now. With the sorcerer defeated, we can sleep peacefully at night knowing we are now safe. Thank you for coming to our aid. All right, so that is where we got jammed up before. So let's see what Dundurian.
Law is ours, and it is to be hoped the Merivale will not return.
Well done, Black Lodge. Deningloor is ours, and it is to be hoped the Merivale will not return. Go now to Kukuran, on the porch of the haunted inn here at Otagame, and give him my thanks. I am pleased that he sent such a skilled warden to us, and Deningloor is proof of your worth to the Golden Host. So I believe Book 4 has quite a number of chapters.
Our situation here is little changed.
Sorry, Book 9 has a lot of chapters, so we're on Chapter 4. I think there might be over 15. For some reason, I remember I was like, wait, how long is this one? I was trying to figure out when I should stop, when I should pause. I've heard already of your victory at Deningloor. Would that I could give you such pleasing news of the Hidden Guard, but our situation is little changed. Isuriel has spent the hours poring over what few maps we possess of this region, but she still has not decided on a safe and secret route to Dol Guldur. We have another concern now as well, a Greyhammer concern. So, Greyhammer concerns, that's the group of dwarves that are accompanying the bad guy we're trying to do for a prisoner swap in secret. The person who knew the secret route got killed en route to here, so they're trying to figure out. If you don't know what the main story is at the moment, that's what they're trying to do. We're trying to do a prisoner swap in secret with Dol Guldur for dwarven captives. We've taken a big bad named Magoth or something like that, but we're trying to do it in secret so that Magoth can't summon help and escape.
I worried that the Greyhammers would be a problem, but what could I say about it?
And again, so there's like elven, dwarven, typical stuff going at each other here as backstory while we're all trying to actually accomplish the same thing. So, I was worried that the Greyhammers would become a problem, but what could I say about it? Nothing. And now they have gotten themselves, and us as well, into trouble. Otri Greyhammer can tell you more. I saw him last inside the Haunted Inn, raging at the hearth there to anyone who would listen. So let's head inside. Oh, there's the pies and cookie person that we encountered earlier. There's Otri.
2 of my brothers have up and gone missing in the swamp.
Black Lodge, will you help me? You had better, for that is why you're a part of this foolish endeavor, is it not? I would not speak ill of the plans of Bosi and Brogur, but Broin has not had the experience of his uncle or his father, has he? Nor that of the Greyhammers, truth be told. Now 2 of my brothers have gone missing in the swamp, and if the elves know the difference between treacherous ground and solid footing, they have taken care not to tell us which is which. Find Rosar and Stigor Greyhammer somewhere along the fens of the Drownholt's Black Lodge, and find them quickly. There are watery terrors in that place, and no self-respecting dwarf would be pleased to be stuck in such a vile marsh, with only the help to be had of these Lorien elves. I guess nobody's going to ask the obvious, question, the elephant in the room, like why did they take off and do that? We're sort of trying to keep a low profile and get things done. So again, we're going to be heading toward the swamp. I don't know, do people, at this point in the game, do people really even do the book quests? I imagine a lot of people that play this game are sort of like old hands that have been around forever. Is there really any appeal anymore? Is everybody's trying to speed run to level caps, fastest way possible, whatever that might be? Okay, so there's something here potentially. Oh, right. We encountered this guy earlier. Now we know why. Okay, whoops. Where'd he go? Okay, we found... Did we find Rosar? Okay, so now let's go find... I just don't know if that counts. Was that it? There's Stigor. All right. And ensure their safety, but where do they... I do not know what happened, friend. I will return to camp at once. Shadow magic afoot. So yeah, they have no idea why they split, so that's interesting. No time, Swamp Cat. I've got things to do.
How can I be of service?
My Gavanen melon. Nenendhel sent you to find me, did he? I'm sorry to have given him anxiety on my behalf, and I hope that he will forgive me. I fear I'm not ready to leave just yet. Oh, is this some other quest? And I hope that he will forgive me. I fear... Oh, okay. Can you perceive the wrath and fury of the trees around us? I must know what angers them so. Please return to Nenendhel with my apologies and word that I am whole and well. Tell him that I will return when I can, but not before I attempt to discern what ails the trees of this swamp. I do not think they are evil. Alas, my heart is saddened for their pain. Okay, so yeah. That's fine, but I still need to find the dwarves. Running out of space here. Ooh. God damn it, Swamp Cat, what did you do? Oh, he's fine. I remember little. How did I get here? I will return to the camp at once. Alright, we're just gonna quickly bang this out. Get whatever the experience is for this and be done. Again, small fellowship decline. Haunted Inn. I feel like that's somewhere I should be able to get to quickly. Stable Master. Level 66. Captain? Captain! I wonder if that's one I've never tried that I wonder if that's interesting or not. We're going to the Haunted Inn, Swift Travel. Yeah, I mentioned, like, I played the Burglar, loved it. The Minstrel, I feel like, could be interesting. Guardian, I've been enjoying. The Baroning, or whatever that one is, I don't really have much interest in. The Brawler, I don't have much interest in. Lore Master, Runekeeper, I don't have much interest in. I want more, like, melee-focused. Hunter, again, I've tried a little bit, and I was just terrible at it, but maybe if I could not play like crap, it would be okay. The new sword class from the most recent expansions, I don't know if they're any good or not. Rosar and Stigor were just here, Black Lodge, and they had the strangest stories to tell. Each of them reported seeing familiar faces among the tangled bushes and briars and hearing voices on the wind. But when they approached, filled with amazement to see lost friends in such a place, there was no sign of anyone. But lo, further ahead, an encouraging wave and a smile. This place fills me with unease, Black Lodge. Thank you for rescuing my brothers. Without your aid, I fear there had been 2 fewer Greyhammers in this world come sundown, if sundown ever truly leaves this grim wood. Broween is in the cellar. Tell him my brothers are safe and ask him too if the elves have come to an agreement on how to proceed. The sooner we move on from this place, the happier this Greyhammer will be. Alright, let's head to the basement. I wonder, do I have anything I can hand in here? Is there any of this worth it? Eh, not really. There's Broeen.
This waiting wears thin. The elves have still not decided which way to go.
Hello again, Black Lodge. This waiting has already begun to wear thin, and my patience was stretched to begin with. The elves have not yet decided which way to go. Perhaps you can help them decide, if anyone can.
Someone must take charge, or it will be next winter before we advance a single step.
It's not wrong. The death of the elf Radir has made uncertain the fate of this journey. That was the elf that died in one of the book quests that knew the best secret path to do this prisoner swap. For none of the elves know by which way he planned to bring us in secret to Dol Guldur. Speak with the elves here in the cellar and try to decide on the proper course. Someone must step forward and take charge, or it will be next winter before we advance even a single step, and who knows what will befall Bori in the meantime. Sigilith, okay. Radir planned for us to take the southern way to Dol Guldur. Why else enter the Drownholt?
We should head south through the stony reaches of Tower Morvi.
Again, one of the interesting things that they've sort of tried to build into this book quest is the idea, like, actual player choice. And even if it's just binary A or B and the outcome doesn't matter either, I'm cool with that. I just respect the idea that, that they're giving things a shot. Radir brought us into the Drownholt despite the danger for a reason. He must have planned for us to take the southernmost way toward Dol Guldur, and to bring us in secret up to the northern base of the rocky spire upon which the fortress stands. We should therefore head south through the stony reaches of Tower Morvith. That is the way Radir wanted us to go, I'm sure of it. But the other members of the company may disagree, but we must at least set out, or his death will have been for naught. Talk to the elves of the Hidden Guard. Okay. I have taken it upon myself to watch Mazog personally. This is the Moria goblin we're going to do the prisoner swap for. Let us be done with secret ways. Has the death of Radir taught us nothing? Oh, I see. Comments. What is this? You believe our road lies through Emenloom? I do, and I cannot understand why these others, these friends, do not see why that is the best route for us to take. The sooner we reach the fortress, the sooner we may deliver Mazog to his allies and be done with this ridiculous mission. I'm finished with roundabout ways. Let us fly straight as an arrow and be done. I understand. Okay, what else? How are you feeling? I'm angry, as all of us should be. Already too many elves have died on this foolish errand, and one too few orc. That guy right there. If you ask this elf's opinion, how many more of our party must perish before we abandon this foolish expedition? It's like the Saving Private Ryan silly quest of Lotro.
Let us move directly eastward to Dol Guldur by the straightest way.
We cannot wait here for a revelation that may not come. We will never know what road Radir intended us for us to take. No, we must decide and decide quickly. The quick road will be the safest road. Let us move directly eastward to Dol Guldur by the straightest way. Radir believed our greatest strength was in secrecy, but the dangerous path through the Drownholt cost him his life. Let us be done with the secret ways. The straightest course, like a swift arrow, is the one we should now take if we wish to avoid a similar fate. So that's kind of interesting. Yes, Radir probably did mean for secret, circuitous passages, but as Ekerdor just pointed out, he might be wrong because he's dead. So let's continue the quest. Are there other elves I need to speak to? Not Broen. Anybody in here? Here we go. How are you feeling? I'm very tired, not physically tired. My heart feels heavy and I miss Radir, of course. You wish to enter the Scuttledells. Do not say I wish it, for that is not the case. No, say instead that I recognize the necessity of the dangerous road. The Scuttledells are perilous, true, but no more perilous than being caught out in the open by the forces of the enemy. The covered way remains hidden, so should we. If we may. Okay.
The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the Scuttledells.
I do like the element of surprise. Okay. I do not know what to do, Black Lodge. I believe Radir thought to approach Dol Guldur by the ways least likely to be watched by the forces of the enemy, but our excursion into the Drownholt. I have to believe that Radir knew what he was doing, Black Lodge, and that he knew the risks. But still, he took us into the Drownholt. He must have had a good reason. The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the Scuttledales, for that place has a dangerous reputation. That is the path of greatest secrecy, and only through the Scuttledales will we come to Dol Guldur with our prisoner in our presence unannounced. Okay, so I think we've sort of gotten everybody's arguments. And we're going to go talk to Kukaran, or however you say it, outside. Whew. See what they think. What way do you think is best? I don't know which way we should take, and it weighs heavily upon me. It seems to me there is no safe road, and we must be fools to travel upon any of these choices. Still we must.
Ask 3 elves which way is best to take, and you will receive 3 answers, each different.
We have little time left to waste. I want you to scout these proposed roads, my accommodating warden, and assess the dangers along each. Perhaps that will aid with our decision. Seek the scouts we sent to the Scuttledales, Emin and Tower Morvith, and question them about the dangers they have encountered. All right, get a little recon, a little intel. Whoops. Okay, so let's get to Ostgalad. Oh, 140 Runekeeper, nice. I gotta say, like, again, I hope this is a result of like 64-bit servers and sort of funneling everyone down into the new hardware, but it's gonna be nice to see people. Not that I partner up with most people or any people really. I play solo, but I always enjoy seeing other players and knowing that they're out there. Other people are digging this and having a good time. I wonder, like I got this guy in the chat or whatever, the bot trying to sell me viewers. I mean, does it, which I assume is just bot accounts in Russia that sign up and fill the numbers. Like, does it really matter? Does it trick Amazon and Twitch into, I don't know. All right, let's see where we need to go. Oh, we need to start here. So, whoops.
Is the road of the Maladthream also that of the Hidden Guard? Should it be?
You've come to Ostgalad, Black Lodge, where the Golden Host prepares for the next leg of its journey. Is the road of the Malandrim also the road of the Hidden Guard? I do not know if it should be, but if it must, we shall learn at least what dangers lie along it. Travel east of Ostgalad and keep your eyes open for enemies on the road. As the road climbs towards Minas Gil, there are upright stones on one side of the path. Perhaps you can hide behind these stones and learn what orc presence may be in Emin Loom. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're going to head east. Can I get out? Can I get out this way, or do I have to go back and cut around? Is there no way into the... There's got to be, right? Yeah, okay, I just missed it. All right. Okay, hide behind the upright stone. Keep your eyes peeled or I'll have something to tell the blade about you. Pox on this hill. How long do we need to keep this watch, boss? Could really do with some grub. How many of us really need to watch this road anyway? Okay. Okay, so we got a little intel on this this path. It's patrolled. I don't know if it's heavily. It's not enthusiastically patrolled, but I never sit there thinking orcs and goblins are real promotion-motivated go-getters, so... Oops, I don't think I'm going the right way. Am I?
What is safe for the Golden Host is not safe for the errand of the Hidden Guard.
I see, Black Lodge. It would appear that the orcs are indeed watching the road through Eminloom very closely. What is safe for the Golden Host then is not safe for the errand of the Hidden Guard. I cannot recommend this way to Kukaran. The Hidden Guard must find another way to Dol Guldur, a secret way. Passage through Eminloom is too closely watched. Okay. Let's cut south and check that route out. Again, I know, like, the book quest, like, all MMO quests tend to be, like, fetch quests, just check a box quests, you know, but I really feel like, and this might not be unique to Lord of the Rings, but I really feel like Lotro manages to paint to dress up those mechanics with a real interesting story.
I do not know if the Southern Way is the ideal road for the Hidden Guard.
Okay, let's accept. There's a number of orc camps in Tower Morvith. I do not know if the Southern Way is the ideal road for the Hidden Guard to take to Dol Guldur. My friend Melindol headed south to investigate, but he has not returned. If you travel south and scout the pair of orc forts there, you may find some sign of my friend. If the orc presence is so great to cause him trouble, it is certainly too dangerous for the Hidden Guard to bring Mazog this way. It is to be hoped that Melindol is not in Cruel Lugu itself, but you should start your search there in case the worst has happened. Okay? Gonna head further south to whatever that camp was named. See, I thought there was like a button. I mean, I gotta have sort of a light coming off of my character, but yeah, in Moria it was much brighter, and I guess Mirkwood it's too much. What's over here? It's like a little camp. Any further southeast? You make note of the orc presence at Cruel Lagoon. It is pretty packed. It's a full camp. Got some like Oathbreaker kind of undead enraged spirits. Malindol.
More orcs are coming up from the south. You must help me.
Have you come from Cruel Lagoon? I went to scout the orc camps, but more orcs come marching out of the east from Dol Guldur, and I could not rejoin Arambes in the north. I've been resting to regain my power before attempting to make my way there. I'm not yet at my full strength, and more orcs are coming up from the south. You must help me. Okay, let's do it. More are coming, my friend. Ready yourself. There we go. Oh, that's screwed up. Okay. I believe we are firing now, my friend. Tell Arambes I will return shortly. Okay. You know what? Let me, this should be brighter. Can I up this? No, not the color. Gamma level? Why can I not change this? I thought I had that a lot. Maybe you can't change it in-game, but I thought I had the brightness bumped up a little bit. I don't know how it looks in the stream. I can tell you again, it's a little bit darker than I usually go for when I play games.
This way is not safe. The hidden guard must find another route.
Thank you for scouting the orc camps of Cruel Lagoon and for coming to the aid of Malindol, Black Lodge. With what you have to say about the orc presence in Tower Morvith, it must be my recommendation to the hidden guard that the southern route is not safe. Bringing the orc Mazog this way would be ill-advised indeed. They must find some other way to the fortress, a way that preserves the secrecy of their errand. I'm going to choose one. I'll choose this. Okay. Alright, one more to go. Way up here in the Scuttledales. It's crazy that I can't adjust the brightness, though. Was it because I was in combat? Yeah, for some reason, these are not doing it. Gamma level? Okay, anyway. that one of those things I needed to kill me for one of the earlier quests? Here, get off. I guess not. Okay. I could see this area being a pain in the ass to get around, depending on Pool of Tranquility. Nice. If they're going to get jammed up by steep hills to make it more like tunnels instead of more navigable. Okay, here's Gladiel.
Hail and well met. It is good to speak with an ally at last.
Hail and well met, for I have seen naught but spiders and black dogs for 3 days now, and it is good to speak with an ally at last. A great gloom hangs over this corner of the wood, likely emanating from the barrows just to the north of here. No one has tended these barrows for an age, and they are home now to evils only, and the spiders are everywhere. I cannot recommend that the Hidden Guard come this way until we know for sure how deadly the venom of these spiders may be. It seems that the eyes of Dol Guldur are not watching the Scuttledells, but that will be no relief to any of our company who fall to the spiders in the name of secrecy. Take this cloth and use it to gather the venom from the slain spiders here in the Scuttledells. I will see how perilous it may be. Okay. Is this where I want to go? Nope, I want to go the other way. Looking for spiders. What do I got to do? 6? Just a heads up, I'm going to be using mithril coins to get around this place because I'm not looking to have to deal with a labyrinth of hills and passages. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to angle the camera to see what the creature was beneath me, and then ended up just falling off the bridge like a professional. Am I still in the right? Yeah. Okay, 2 samples, all right. There we go. Why did that not count? Okay, one more. Ooh. Not looking to jam up that other player that ran in, so just see if I can get a spider to drop somewhere. There we go. Peace out with a mithril coin. Once again, come back, invading personal space and standing in fire.
Let me see. In small quantities, it appears that this venom need not be fatal.
Okay. In such small quantities as you would encounter with a single spider, this venom will make you ill, but should have no lasting effects. Large doses of the venom would be more serious, of course, but I can recommend passage through the Scuttle Dells to the Elves of the Hidden Guard, as long as they can limit the exposure to a large number of these spiders as they pass. Let's do it. Again, I'm just going to speed back because I don't want to deal with, like, is this a valley? Can I get through here?
I see. Your information has helped me decide what we must do.
Okay, I've decided what we must do. Black Lodge, the path through Tower Morvith would bring us too near the orc camps. And we're certain the direct way through Emyn Loom along with the Golden Host will march is already being watched. Nope, our path lies through the Scuttle Dells. It will be dangerous, but that will itself serve as a cloak for spying eyes. Speak with the Suriel in the cellar of the inn and tell her I've chosen the suggested path. Okay.
There is one more thing.
Okay, I see, Black Lodge. I do not know if I should be pleased that our path will bring us into the Scuttle Dells, but my heart tells me that this is the way we must go. There's one more thing. I hesitate to mention it, but something has been bothering me for a while now.
You must have noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over Odegeim.
Odegeim. That's how you pronounce it. Odegeim. Surely you've noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over portions of Odegeim. I did not think much of it when we arrived, but my unease has grown, and now others are reporting seeing strange specters throughout the town. Can you put my mind at ease, friend? I would ask that you speak with some of the elves throughout Odegeim about the disturbing things they have seen and to reassure them that all will be well. We cannot tarry here much longer, but I want the nervous Maladrim among us to know that we are safe while we must stay. Okay. Go talk 3 elves off the ledge and tell them to calm down. There's one. Nervous Maladrim.
We cannot move on from Odegeim quickly enough for me.
Oh, interesting. So their bad vibes are giving us dread. That's cool. All of my friends are on edge, reporting strange visions just on the edge of sight. We cannot move on from Otogaim quickly enough for me. You reassure her with kind words, and she thanks you for taking the time to comfort her. Another nervous Maladrim.
I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, just on the edge of sight.
Do you sense it, Black Lodge? I cannot shake the feeling that there is something very wrong happening in the ruins of this village. I was looking out over the waterfall, and a great wave of dread washed over me. I do not know what it was, but I did not linger. You reassure him with comforting words, and he appears to feel better. It's just like in the movie Airplane. You need to calm down. Psh. Ma'am, I'll take care of this. Just the lineup of people to calm down the people freaking out. Okay. One more person. Nervous Malandrim over here. Raxi, of the dancing hamsters, will watch.
I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong with this village.
It is. They're all dead and they're ghosts. I'm ready to leave this place, Black Lodge. I've seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, vague images around the corners and among the trees here in Otogaim. You offer comforting words to the nervous elf, and he thanks you for taking the time. Suddenly his eyes widen in alarm. Can you see them standing on the far side of the bridge? What do they want? Does that take care of it, though? Okay. I wonder if now that I'm level 60, I should try reforging my weapons. At one point, I accidentally named my spear and my javelin the same thing, so I don't know which is supposed to be which at this point.
There is something about Otogaim that makes me uneasy as well.
This abandoned village has me on edge as well, so I can understand why our friends are nervous. There's something about Otogaim that makes me uneasy. Again, the whole thing is a burnt-out husk of ruins, and it's filled with ghosts, so I think we've answered that question.
Now that the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease.
Now that the decision is made, my mind's more at ease. Our path to Dol Guldur will run for the Scuttle Dells, dangerous though it be. For only by that way can our errand remain a secret, and secrecy is our greatest weapon. Let me know when you're ready to make the journey, and we will leave for Yorist, the route we have chosen. Okay, do I choose one now? I'm going to take the... Nope, not yet.
The Scuttle Dells are full of danger. Now the Hidden Guard must brave the dangerous woods and canyons of the Scuttle Dells, home to the Saberthiel, a brood of venomous spiders that will brook no intrusion.
Okay. I'm going to change Sigil's support role. Let's see what we got. We've got make our enemies bleed, morale support, power. Let's make them bleed. I can heal myself. You assess the situation and quickly arrive at the support that will be most helpful. Make them bleed, Sigilith. And the elf maiden smiles grimly. For good or ill, we must walk the dangerous road, Black Lodge. Our path lies through the Scuttle Dells. The rest of our company have gone on ahead and will hold the way for you to bring the prisoner to each of them. Spiders and black dogs are everywhere, so remain alert. You are familiar already with the support I can provide. I can make our foes bleed out their lifeblood, or I can support you with the power of morale. Let me know. Okay, I did that. Ooh, yeah, come on. Okay, a lot hot mess going on. There we go. Let's get this going. Okay. It's gonna be a hot mess of it. Okay, there we go. The onslaught ceases. This may be our chance. We may not have much time. Ensure the Mazog's shackles are secure and bring him ahead to where Akador and Kukuran await. The sooner we emerge from this web-infested warren, the better for all. Okay. Quickly follow Mazog through the woods of the Scuttledells. A few spiders do not frighten me. I mean, I guess why not? I've killed them all. If you're frightened, Black Lodge, you can turn around. Mind games. If I was weak like you, man, I would not be caught dead out here. Or maybe I would. Weak like you. No, I'm just gonna clunk around in my chains as your prisoner, because you're so weak. Okay, let's see what Akador. Okay, waste no time. I do not like this place, Black Lodge. Better to have taken the straight road east to Dol Guldur than to stumble around in these spider-haunted woods. Already I've slain many of the creatures, and I heard Kukuran's bow singing to the northwest after he went that way. That argument is ended, though, and now we are forced to walk this road. I will do my duty to the Lord and Lady of Lorien and to this hidden guard. We will fight together. Make use of this Malindrim banner to provide commands to me, either to support you entirely with offense or defensively, or with a pleasing blend of the two. Well, let's do all offense, baby. Good offense makes a good defense, as I'm sure somebody once said. Okay, where are they? Here we go. Okay, we've earned debris for spite. You fought well and the creatures have been repelled. Perhaps this road... Am I peeking? Oh, it doesn't matter. Perhaps this road will not be as perilous as I feared after all. Kukuran and Isuriel went ahead, and in each in different direction, to scout out which way we should proceed. They have not returned. Kukuran went this way to scout if it would be safe. Wait, what is that? Uh-oh. It's Kukuran. Not this way, not this way! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I will stand and fight. That was much too close, friends. Quick thought and quicker action, Black Lodge. I've come to expect both from you, and it is fortunate for my continued good health that it is so. We cannot take Mazog that way. The spiders have become increasingly dense in that direction, and I saw some great bulk moving behind the spiders. There's a terrible menace that way. Akador and I will remain on guard here with Mazog. The spiders have woven great webs behind Isuriel as she passed to the northeast. Clear the way of the webs and find Isuriel, and we will follow afterwards. Okay. I guess I'm going this way. Black Lodge, over here. I'm so glad to see you. I thought being here on a mission of such importance would give me the bravery enough, but here among the webs, my courage fades, and I just wish to be home. It was wisdom to come this way, for we needed secrecy, but here in the dark it is difficult for me to truly know it. I will rely upon you to provide me commands by using this Malindrim banner. I will support you as I did in the Drownholt, with power, with morale, or with a bit of both. Together my courage will be greater against the spiders of this place. We're not alone. They return. Okay, so we're going to hit the banner up. We're going to say, let's do morale. Oop, let's just go straight to, whoops, doing this wrong. Just hot messes all around. Let me regain my bearing. At last, their attacks cease. Okay. We've made it to Suriel. Are you hurt? I'm fine. Okay, let's talk to Akador. Kukaran and Sigalith have remained behind for the moment. They will ensure that no spiders that can surprise us from the rear. The rest of us will move forward as a group. This way is full of danger, and now we are too far to turn back. We must continue forward. It's quiet, too quiet. Let's just get that out of the way. Keeping pace with Mazog, but maybe I should turn off swift travel. Ooh, we're not moving. Something's wrong. Can you feel it? This place is not safe. Oh no! I cannot move. The webs are too strong. Your legs may be bound, but mine are not. That's convenient. Plot armor. My legs have not been bound by the webs. I will get Mazog back. Okay. I'm not afraid anymore. She's gonna die. Do you think you can get free, Black Lodge? Keep trying to break free. What do I do? You did it, Black Lodge. Quickly, help get me free. There's no time. I'll tell your children you died a hero. You've done it, Black Lodge. We are free. The webs can now follow Isuriel and Mazog before they come to harm. Yeah, we're gonna stretch this story out by having Mazog get away. Is this the right way? know, I'm starting to get a little nervous that I'm not going to... These files are going to be too big up. I might have to break this up into 2 sessions when I back it up on YouTube. Ooh. You son of a bitch. Keep up, Akadori. Suriel's down. Suriel and Mazak have both been grievously injured, their fates uncertain. Suriel has been grievously injured and swooning just on the edge of consciousness. Her eyelids flutter weakly, but she does not seem to recognize you. I don't know if we can face this foe, Black Lodge. But we will die honorably as members of the Hidden Guard. You are not alone. We will stand with you. Sigilith, Kugaran, Lankagil, and okay, there we go. Those people long for battle. Kumaith is ready also. Here we go. I'm just mashing buttons. Okay, let me get my head back in it. The creature is dead. But what victory is this? This is not how it was supposed to end, Black Lodge. Not only has our charge been poisoned by the venom of Saberith, but so too has Suriel. There may not be hope of survival for either of them. We cannot proceed any further like this. We must go to the nearest outpost of the Malindrim to recover from this sad development. If we can recover, Black Lodge. If we can. Okay, completed Mazog in the web. Let us go, Black Lodge. We will limp now in defeat to Osgolad, where the Golden Host have established an outpost. I cannot believe we have come to this disastrous end. Where are we?
Though all oppose me, I shall slay a single orc should Suriel die on this ill-omened journey.
This cannot have gone worse, Black Lodge. This terrible misadventure will have claimed another life by sunrise. We are no closer to accomplishing it and being done with this foolish errand. I care not for Mazog. Let the Gwegal rack his body until its ending, and we shall all be better off. But the wounding of Suriel I cannot tolerate and will not. I would slay 1,000 spiders were it to mean saving poor Suriel, but I shall slay a single orc should she die in this ill-omened journey. Okay, Broing, what's going on? Why aren't you guys helping out with this?
Ha! The Hidden Guard? They cannot guard even themselves.
Read the room. Broing, you're sort of standing next to a person that just got poisoned significantly trying to help you out. It does not matter, Black Lodge. The errand has failed. Even were we now to come to the gates of Dol Guldur, we would possess only a body to exchange. Mazog will not be alive at the end of this journey. Our chance of saving Bori dies with Mazog. The Hidden Guard? They cannot even guard themselves. Again, where were you, bro? Okay. Suriel, let's talk to you.
Mazog cannot die.
About that loot that you promised? Suriel coughs weakly and struggles to speak. I do not want the Hidden Guard to fail. Mazog cannot die. Okay, we're going to take your gloves, though.
I know of an antidote, but
know of an antidote. The ingredients are very rare, but... Suriel winces, clearly in a great deal of pain. When she has recovered enough to speak, she weakly continues. I need an unmarked venom sac from the same brood of spider, Siwathel, or black venom, and a flower. The flower Seraglos grows upon untended barrows in Mirkwood. It blooms only for a few days in the year and dies. There may not be any remaining this season. She gasps for air and is silent. I'm not going to do like the Shatner read of There May Not Be. Well, I was about to do it anyway, so I'm just going to skip that. Okay. Coursing venom. Oh, okay. Okay, we're headed up there and then way up there. Woof. Okay. Okay, so collect a rare Seraglos flower, and then collect unmarked Siwathel venom sac. Nope. Well, we're definitely hitting the barrows up here. Okay. Shrine of the Ancient One. Okay. Okay, so we've got the flower. Now we need to make our way back up to the spiders. A couple of these signatures I'm trying to avoid. Nope, didn't do it. Okay. Nope, I gotta get out of this so I can start healing. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, shadow. Interesting. Okay. The last time I took a dive off, so let me see if I need to get down there again. Do they follow me? I don't know what an unmarked, what does that even mean? Oh, shit. I'm about to die. Alright, well, let's take a moment, if I can. What's this? Defiant challenge. I probably should know what my stats can do. Guess I could, if I could get like into a one-on-one, I could heal. Oh, we got it. Okay, let's get out of here.
You found the components.
Good, Black Lodge. Isuriel closes her eyes briefly, then opens them again sharply. Find Barvessian. Barvessian? She can make the antidote. She struggles visibly, then manages to gasp out. She is somewhere in Ostgalat before sleep takes her. Is that where I am? She just outside the base, or is she... It's like the skirmish camp or whatever, that's outside? Who knew this would be my Waterloo? Let me just make sure it wasn't in here, just to be safe. Okay. You know what? Oh, okay. Where is this? I was never gonna find this. Okay.
A shiriglass flower? How did you find this?
These bloom so rarely and under such specific conditions. Barvessian trails off as you explain the need for an antidote to the Gwingale poison. Laedris, it is called, and I can brew it from these ingredients immediately, but there will only be enough for a single dose. I hope this will not be a problem. It'll be a problem. Let me figure out how to get down from here just so in the future I know how to... Definitely a cool idea, but yeah, I would not have, I would have spent forever trying to find this. All right, now the ultimate sacrifice.
No, I will not take it.
Isuriel is barely conscious. Her mouth forms a thin line when she realizes what you're trying to give her. And she says, "No, Black Lodge, I will not take the antidote. You must give it to Mazog or the hidden guard has failed." Isuriel refuses to take the antidote. Mazog is visibly ill, his body weakened from the effects of the Gwigale poison. Still, he manages to sneer at you as you give him the Laedris antidote. "Kolfrangiz," he manages to mutter, and gives a short, barking laugh before lapsing into sleep. Mazog has received the antidote. In time, he should recover.
I have nothing to say to you. Leave us.
I cannot understand how we have come to this point, saving the life of a filthy orc and allowing a friend to... Arkador visibly brings himself under control. Tell Gringalas outside the door that no one is to come into Gadorgar. I want no one disturbing Isuriel. She needs rest. The scouts should also be recalled in preparation for the exchange of Mazog.
I understand. We are all doing everything we can.
Okay.
The Maladrim sent scouts ahead to spy the lay of the land.
Okay, the Maladrim sent a number of scouts ahead to spy the lay of the land in front of the fortress of Dol Guldur. We will want to know what they have learned and have them return here before we bring Mazog the rest of the way to the gates of the fortress. Seek out the scouts Lamwin, Suthel, and Leglang in the wildlands of Gathburs, east of here and before the walls of Dol Guldur. Tell them to return, and that final leg of the Hidden Guard's mission will be undertaken. With the information of these scouts, we will be best prepared to effect the exchange of Mazog for the dwarf prisoners. Okay. What's this? I might, just to make my life a little easier.
How can I be of service?
I get there. I haven't earned it, so I'm going to slow roll it, but I am going to use a mithril coin just to put it on autopilot. Apologies, I'm also going to pop a cough drop just to help my throat calm down a little bit. I knew this was a really long, well, it feels like a really long book. I know I spent the first couple of hours trying to get to level 60, but even had I not had to do that, I feel like this is a pretty long chunk of the tale. Yeah, for some reason I think it gets up to like chapter 17, 18, 19, somewhere like that. It's a pretty high number, all things considered. And usually when that happens, I kind of half expect it to be like just bang, 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 like anything that you do, anybody you talk to advances the chapters. But this one, it's like travel out here, talk to 3 people, collect this, that's way up north. It's sort of like, it's a longer set of tasks. Okay, we're getting there. Again, love the idea of this. The idea is like a forward position on a brutal fight that you can see the effects of all over nature and the world itself. Okay, so let's head south. Getting close.
The Ashen Slades are blasted and dead, and the stench of evil is everywhere.
You've met me on my way back from the southern marches along the Ashen Lades. The land there is blasted and dead, and the stench of evil is everywhere. It appears that Gorothul has trained evil men in the arts he has learned from his own master. They are seeking to bind fell spirits to their service in the far reaches of the Ashenlades. I will return to Osgiliath with my report at that place.
I will return to Ostgalath at once.
There has not been a great deal of activity beyond the walls of Dol Guldur. By now they are surely aware of the Golden Host. Do they suspect any of its real purpose, I wonder? It is a great offensive, true, but do they suspect that we do not seek victory? That we are drawing their eyes to a point of our choosing rather than theirs? I will return to Osgiliath at once. It is hoped that we have not alarmed the enemy overmuch, and we will catch them unaware in all respects. All right, so we're going to want to hop onto this road and then hook around. Ooh. It's getting serious.
It seems likely that Garthgors will serve as the staging area for the armies of Dol Guldur.
From my exploration, it seems likely that the Gothburg will serve as the staging area for the armies of Dol Guldur when they move to attack Lothlorien. There are a number of camps here, but the orcs are fortunately not yet massing here in great numbers. I'll return to Osgiliath and share what I have learned. All right. Dol Guldur. It's been a long road to arrive at this destination, but we are starting to get there.
Your friend, the dwarf Broin? He cannot be found.
He's been missing ever since you left to recall the scouts. Akador does not want to wait for him, and he says he wants to be rid of Mazog at once and have the errand completed. Speak with me when you are ready, and I will bring you to the hidden guard so you can discuss the matter with him. I gotta say, okay, so the story's kind of making no sense. Like, maybe that's too strong, but I'm like the dwarf's like, I'm just gonna take off. Like, bro, this is your mission to save your friends. Like, okay.
Will you not speak with Akador?
Tensions run high among the remaining
Like, the elves seem to
of
want
the
it more
hidden
than the
guard.
dwarves do, which
One
doesn't...
of their number slain, the other dying from a deadly poison. And now the dwarf Broin has disappeared on the eve of the journey's end.
What is the meaning of this? While you're recalling the scouts in the perimeter of Dol Guldur, the dwarf Broin vanished from Osgiliath. He told no one where he was going, and right on the eve of the exchange of Mazog for his kin. You had spoken for him, Black Lodge. You failed to speak of his cowardice. Do all dwarves abandon their companions when the road turns treacherous? Dwarf's not coming back. We do not know that, Akador. But it is not difficult to see. We came here for him, but only our friends have died, or are dying. Akador. No, Kukuran, I will not be silent. Why should he hold his tongue? He speaks words of truth. My kind have nothing but hatred for the dwarves. But for the elves, there was something else. There was fear. My father spoke of elves, proud and terrible, as foes to be feared. Where are they now? Where are they now? They stand before you. Your words are empty, prisoner. No. It was the whim of dwarves that brought you here, and they have abandoned you. Ooh, it's getting real. That is not so, Mazog. Quell your speech, or it will be quelled for you. But he's not wrong. Where is Broin? I really like the use of the eye here. Oop. Latu Gazam, whatever, Bagu. What is this? The dwarf returns. Broin! Yeah, I like that touch. The idea that, again, because the idea of morale is not hit points. The idea of morale is our will to resist shadow, right? And so we're infighting among ourselves. We're, he's taking a moment to like sow doubt. I thought that was a really nice use of it. There's little to explain, Black Lodge, so I must be quick. Oh, there's little time to explain. After you gave Ladris to Mazog, and the more I dwelled upon it, the more I came to regret the necessity. If only another dose could be made. I spoke with the elf Barvassane atop the great tower here in Oskalad, and she said that more unmarked venom sacs of the Cywithil might be found with time, but that the Seriglos flower is so rare that finding another one would be impossible. The conditions for such a flower to grow are so specific that only if the growing season could be slowed might such a flower still be around. I walked through the forest for many hours, heading north and passed into the lands beyond the reach of the Golden Host. I walked and walked and walked, and just as I was about to turn back in defeat, I beheld a grave mound among the tangled undergrowth. A stream flowed by its side, and now and then droplets of water splashed atop the mound, where bursting forth grew a single flower, still in season. With this second flower and another unmarked venom sac, another dose of the Ladris might be made. And here it is. You need to drink this as cereal. There. All right. Morale restored, bitches. Very nice. Okay. Look, already as Cereal's strength returns, the Ladris is working to fight the Gale poison. I do not know what to say. While I railed at unjust fate, the dwarf combed the forest for many miles to find a way to save Asuriel. It should have been me, Black Lodge. I cannot believe I was beginning to listen to the words of Mazog. Now there are no delays. We will go to the gates and exchange Mazog for the prisoners and be done with him at last. So like I said, like I'm here for the story. And I feel like they do a really good job executing certain story points. I mean, again, it's all in the framework of an MMO, but I feel like they really, because that was a good scene, like, take us to the depths of the despair and then realize, the person that we thought was the enemy was the one that actually came through and saved our friend. Like, it's just like, it's good stuff. And you get this moment of like, let's do it. There's nothing to stop us now. We're all good. That's a well-crafted story beat. I'm sorry, Black Lodge. Just give me a moment. Now, if they had made us go back and do all the quests again, that would have been a poorly executed story beat. But because they just let it happen and sort of let us stay in the moment, I thought that was good stuff. Browen leans on his walking stick and tries to catch his breath. I walked many miles to the north in search of the Seriglos flower, and though I have my father's hardiness, it was still a most taxing journey. That it ended in success and that Asuria will recover from the Gale poison was enough to give me further strength. But one more moment, friend. I'll have my breath back in a moment. Can I speak with you, Black Lodge? Oh my. Or do we read that in Sulu's? Oh my. Maybe it works better the other way. I was most wrong about the dwarf Browen, Black Lodge. I've come to regret my words about him and perhaps about all dwarves, to make such a seemingly futile journey in search of the one thing that might save someone he barely knows. Someone not even of his own race. He showed a fortitude I had thought only elves could possess, and he did it with much less complaining than I have done. But look at him. His journey to the north into the far reaches of Mirkwood has taken a toll even on his stout form, and he needs to rest. The guards at the gate ahead will see his exhaustion and his weakness, and we cannot afford that. Will you tell him to remain here in such a way to spare his feelings? He's proven himself to me and to the others for the rest of time. He has no need to accompany us the rest of the way. He helped Asuriel, and now I wish to help him save his cousin and the rest of the dwarves. Again, everybody learns something, everybody grows as people, like, just a well, sort of executed story beat. I do not want the guards at the gate to think we are weak, Black Lodge. They would not think so if they knew the distance I traveled and in such a short time. Browen laughs. I wonder if that will be the main verse of the glorious tale of Browen the Mighty. After all, it did not seem so glorious when I was hurrying through the dark, tripping over stones and treacherous roots, searching for a flower that might not even exist in the world any longer. Maybe my part in all this is over, Black Lodge. I do not want to hurt the negotiations for Bori. I will remain here and guard the rear. I trust that Akador and the others will be able to fulfill the mission. All right, thank you, Black Lodge. It feels good to have a reason beyond revenge for this errand of ours. I still burn with hatred for the orcs, but now, too, I desire to rescue the dwarves. Whereas before, it was only a vague purpose. We will do this now for Browen. Do not do this, Kolfrengis. Set me free. I will trouble none of your kind. No, he doesn't want this. You're passing that gate, Mazog, willingly or unwillingly. I wonder at his reluctance to join his friends. I do not. I think Mazog may find his few friends beyond these walls, which again makes it an interesting thing. Like, why would anybody trade for him then if they all hate his guts? And I think he knows it. It's time to go. What's this? Who dares approach this fortress? Only those with the courage to do so and an offer to make. An offer? What are the terms of this offer? They are not for your ears, gatekeeper. I was about to say, this seems a little above his pay grade. All dealings come through me. Sigilith, it's fine. We are bearing the orc Mazog, trespasser upon the kingdom of the dwarves. We seek to trade his life for the lives of the dwarves imprisoned within Dol Guldur. I cannot speak to this. Yeah, I know. That's why. Okay. Wait here. You will answer to these trolls if you try anything suspicious. Can we take these guys? No. Okay. Let's see. Follow the hidden guard beyond the gate. The gatekeeper returns. This way, you lot. I should have known this rabble was yours, Black Lodge. Yes, we've met before. Yeah, your offer does not interest me. What use do I, Gorothul, have for a useless orc such as Mazog, Lord of Caves? He is Lord of nothing. The dwarves crawl all over his caves like worms on moldy bread. Bolg would be ashamed of his son, and Azog would slay him for dishonoring his family line. But it would humor me to hold Mazog in the dungeons of this fortress until the world's ending, so he may have time to think about how he failed his master. I'll accept your offer. These 3 dwarves will go free, and I will accept custody of the orc Mazog. Oh, it worked. Okay. None of those dwarves is Bori, Black Lodge. I thought not. They have been cruelly mistreated and seem close to death. Where is Bori? These terms are not acceptable. Where is the dwarf Bori? The dwarf called Bori is not part of this deal. I have offered you the lives of these 3. I am receiving 1 prisoner and you are receiving 3. You think this to be unfair? Consult with your associate, Black Lodge, if you must. I don't like this, Black Lodge. We must make Gorathul turn Bori over to us in addition to these 3 dwarves, or we will have failed. What can we do? Whoop, I'm just gonna take a knee, I guess. Yeah, perhaps you're right. Perhaps the deal was rather uneven. Ugh. You must show mercy. These 2 from Azog, then. Very well, if you're certain. Come here, orc. My powers are vast, but I must confess something to you. Ooh. I do not possess the authority to treat with you. Nazgul. I am not the master of this fortress. I am merely a guest. No, these are the masters, and I did not consult them before making this deal. Therefore, it must be rescinded. Archers. Ooh. Can your sorcery match a dwarf's might? Is that Bori brewing? Oh, nice. Thul's spell is broken. I can move again. We're still face to face with like 3 Nazgul. I defy you. I defy you and your fell master. Suddenly you hear the voice of Galadriel inside your head.
Fly! You cannot stand against this foe.
Roween, Black Lodge, Kukuran, now! Survive and escape if you can. Lord Celeborn believed some of the Nazgul had come to Dol Guldur, but did not know for certain which of the 9 had done so. Now we do, though it is little comfort to us. The lieutenant of Dol Guldur commands the others. He's second only to the Witch King, who hailed from Angmar in the north. The lieutenant of the tower rules the fortress. It is he who struck down Akador. The Gloom of Nirn was a wild man of that land, and it is peopled now only by slaves of Mordor. He wields a warhammer in battle. I know nothing of the Black Blade, save that he hailed once from Lebanon. He's fully a thrall now, as are all Nazgul, though it was not always so. The Golden Host cannot think to stand against these 3. It's hopeless. Ooh. Sigilith ignores you, her face a mask of anger and grief. You decide to leave her be. It's over, Black Lodge. So many have died, and still Bori languishes within the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How can we hope to fight such evil? Akadora gave his life that we might have time to escape. We must not forget him. It's no use. We've failed. Let's go inside now of Osgiliath, though there is little we can do now.
The hidden god has failed.
Akador is slain, Mazog is taken, and Bori remains in captivity. Sigilith is mourning with Asuriel inside Gadrogar. She has asked not to be disturbed.
The main arm of the Golden Host has camped at Thranglehart to the east.
Perhaps it was foolish to think that treating with the enemy was possible, Black Lodge, but there was enough to gain that it seemed worth the attempt. It has now failed, but the forces of Dol Guldur will see the effect of betraying us beneath the flag of peace. The main arm of the Golden Host is camped at Thengulad, a camp east of here in Gothburz. Present yourself to Ningleril there, for she will have something a warden such as you could do for the benefit of the Golden Host in the next stage of the campaign. A word of warning, Ningleril is stern and not given to idle jest. Do not try her patience. or it will go ill for you. I guess I'll take the jacket. Or is this? Oh, okay. Chapter 11, The Approach to Dol Guldur. Okay, we're trying to get back to that place, so let's find the stable master. Yeah, usually in my mind, like what we just witnessed would be the end of like a book, like big set piece, major plot development, you know, and then you would start the next book trying to figure out how to rework the plan but yeah, this is why I felt like this one went on longer than I would have guessed. All right.
We are met in time of war, though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come.
Are you here to lend your aid, Black Lodge? We are met in a time of war, though it be a war for which lasting victory may not come. Celeborn has started the Golden Host marching not to win the day, but as a delaying action. Even a failure here will be of some value, for the real aim of the Golden Host is to keep the attention of the enemy, and that we have for certain. I hope we will live long enough for it to be of consequence. I'm going to take the jacket.
The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
All right. It's under the leadership of ferocious Uruk commanders. A great force of the creatures are being organized into troops in several great orc camps in the northern reaches of Goth Spurs. Bring the fight to these camps. Spurs Kala, Fuzg, and Hungoa. Goi, whatever. And defeat their Uruk commanders, for without them the orcs will be less effective and the oncoming assault must be weaker. You should also find any battle plans that may be lying about these camps. We may learn when to expect their attack, and we may brace against it. Oh shit, I'm just walking right into that. Are all these things signatures? No. Okay. Can I take this sentry? Can I get around it? That's the commander. Did I do it? Nope. Did I just get trapped? Yeah. I mean, it was dumb. I was trying to skirt along the ledges. Fell into a hole. So I need to now backtrack, get to the stable master,
How can
and
I be
then
of
get
service?
to... Okay. Let us try that again with 40% less stupid. Love this touch of the flaming patches of ground. Oh shit. Oh, this. Oh shit! This guy's okay. This guy's a signature. Gotta start healing. Oof. Okay, here we go. Taking the fight to the front lines, I like it. I don't know if I'm capable enough, but I like the idea of it. I have a lot of dread going on, and I feel like I'm ill-equipped to handle that aspect of it. Friend to the Maladrim, I like that one. All right, deeds, sure. Deed bestowed. I guess allies to all of them. Okay. Okay, defeated an Uruk commander in the next place. I've gotten 2 battle plans, so that's a start. Leg break, of course. It's amazing what sitting in a chair forever will do to a human body. Can I get by? Is this a signature? No, this is a... Gotta figure out if there's other, like, defensive boosts like that, like... Like if I do 3 shields, is that anything, or is it just 2 shields for defensive? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Okay, we did that. We need 1 more plan, and we need 1 more commander. Lamwin? I'm sure we're going to talk to them at some point, or is that one of the scouts we talked to earlier? What's here? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't take on any more quests right now. I'm trying to get through a book. Now this is interesting. The only way into this one from there. Can I get around that Marauder? Because that's a signature. Probably could use Careful Step as well. I think this is happening. Okay. It's gonna get ugly if I have to deal with this guy. Okay. Okay, so we got that, but we need the battle plan. So where... Oof. Can I even get there? Okay, we're out of here.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs.
Much of these plans are indecipherable to me, but I do recognize the word dush, meaning sorcery. And this circled area can only mean one thing, the peril for the elves that lie there.
This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
According to these battle plans, sorcerers under the tutelage of Gorothul are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Dol Guldur. This is not the first we've heard of this, but it supports the words of Suthel, a Malindrim scout who passed this way when returning to Osgiliath. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east into the Ashenlades and seek out Sad Doldur. Defeat any foul spirits and the sorcerers there have already bound to their service. Defeat to the students of Gorothul and seize the spell tomes for which they work in their evil. All right. Wow. Huh. Again, I haven't earned it, so I'm going to use a mithril coin and take the long road, which is sort of what I'd have to do anyway. But this way I don't have to steer the ship. So I don't know if it was better to go here or go here, but I was just nervous about this break in the road that might cause issues. Or these breaks in the road that might be like hills or steep surfaces I couldn't navigate. So I figured this way at least it's a more of a straight shot along the road. Okay, just about there. I think. Nope, we're not. Sorry. So I was coming into an encampment. I was like, oh, that's got to be it. It is not. Okay, deeds of, okay. Title awarded, Illuminator of Mirkwood. Okay. What did I complete? I completed one of these. Okay, so I'm going to be here. I'm going to unlock it now.
What can I do for you?
And let me take a break for like 2 minutes just again to refill my water because my throat's starting to go, and I will be right back. Okay. Thought the mailman left a package. That wasn't the case, so we're all good. Close the shades, as you can see, because it's starting to get... It's a day well spent. Okay. Okay, is there a road? Okay, so this is the road. We're going to follow this northwest, then hook around, I believe. It's like if Angmar were a forest instead of like a mountain region. It's just everything ravaged. Again, which is, you know, we said it before, like part of... It's not just that, you know, the evil of Mordor is evil in its own right against elves, dwarves, men, hobbits. It's also evil against the land itself. And the land dies where the evil exists. Which is one of the things. And like, you know, the idea that we've said before, that like power in this world comes from knowing history and lore and tales of the world before it. Comes from places that have meant something for long periods of time. I think it's what makes, for me, I've said it, it's what makes Middle-earth special as a setting. It's not just lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oops, I'm going the wrong... Well, it'll all hook around eventually, I guess. Okay. This is the road. We're going to collect spell tomes, defeat fell spirits. Wow. Oops. Okay, I got the interrupt off. Good. I didn't get that one off. Crap. All right. This feels like an evil place. Do I have to kill 10 of these guys to get the scrolls? I think I would have broken this story up. I think I would have ended at the gates of Dol Guldur. We'll see how it continues, but I think that's where I would have stopped this book. All right. Trying to find where there's more sorcerers, because I ended up having to kill tons of these spirits when I'm already done with that part of the Does this count? Yeah, maybe. Can I double up the bleeds? Do I get it? No? Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through the whole book. I'm just starting to realize that a little bit. It's going to take too long. I'm going to have to do something in about 30 minutes or so. Which was disappointing. I was thinking about pausing after the Dol Guldur, but I was like, maybe I can keep going. Maybe I'll get through it, but that is not going to be the case. It's just too much. So I apologize. I'll have to pick this up at some point. All right. So what do I've gotten all I need out of the terrible spirits. I just don't... I'm not sure if there's like a massive... With the sorcerers, like if there was just like I'm only finding like one here, one there. There was like an area where they were sort of congregating. Not conglomerate, whatever. I don't even know what I was about to say. Congregating. Like there's one, but can I get him? Nope, okay. Oh, this is about to get super ugly, so let's see how this goes. Whew, all right. Had to pay attention there for a minute. All right, is there... Okay, so again, we're trying to just target... There's Sad Dildor. Nope. I bet we're going to head there at some point, but... Yeah, just looking to pick off sorcerers, not looking to engage too much with the fell spirits anymore. Nope. I think I'm going to deal with both of these guys here. I don't think there's any way around it. Hey, there's one up there, there's one there, and that's enough to finish the quest. Can I thread the needle? Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this guy. Okay, hit this guy and let's get this done. Nope. Let's fire that mess of a gambit off so we can start a real one. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, this is what I was looking for. All right. We're out of here.
There is little time to be wasted.
You've done well to bring me these tomes and to defeat the foul spirits you found at Sad Doldur before they could be used against us. I will see the tomes destroyed. There's little time to be wasted, Black Lodge. Scouts report armies of Gathsburg birds may be on the march.
Thangolhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
Okay, the scout Lamwin reports that the orcs of northern Gathburs have begun to move in the great troop of the creatures march towards our encampment. Thangolhad must be defended, or the sorrows will have endured reaching this point. Oh, the sorrows we have endured reaching this point will have been for naught. This cannot be, Black Lodge, and will not. Elunen prepares the defenses. Speak with him and ready yourself for battle. Thangolhad must not fall. So, I think I need to stop. I apologize. I just saw a couple people jump on, but yeah, I need to go in a couple minutes, in like 15 minutes, and I don't know when I'd have to. Would I get through the whole quest? Would it be stuck in the middle? So I apologize. I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to try and figure out how to piece this all together, and finish up the book because it's such a long one. But yeah, it's been 6 hours, and I think I need to pause for a little bit and figure out how to stitch it together. So thank you again to everybody who's watching. I apologize that people just sort of jumped on at the last moment. But we got through the leveling up to 60 so that we could access the skirmish we needed to keep moving through, what is this, book 9? Volume 2, book 9, chapter, well, now we're up to 14. But, yeah, so thanks to the people who checked it out. Hopefully there was some fun to be had, just hanging out, chilling, playing Lord of the Rings Online, leveling, exploring Mirkwood, one of my favorite areas. And, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm going to try and stitch the last part onto this. So thanks to the people who checked in on the stream, and we'll see how this goes on the YouTube archive. For the people in the stream, again, this is Black Lodge Trivia Night. We're an actual play podcast. Most of the stuff is either you can search for audio, Black Lodge Trivia Night. We should show up, or just look on the YouTube channel. All of our actual plays are there. But anyway, we'll get back to this soon. Thanks.